What's going on, Sagittarius? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you would like to schedule your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's dive right into your reading, and the cards are flying out. Check this out. Knight of Wands with the Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Strength card. That's the synchronicity, the hint, the clue from your angels and guides right now, telling me that there's big news on the way. Because of free will, your angels and guides cannot directly enter your life and tell you what to do. But what do they do? Hint, clues, and synchronicities. And the fact that you got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups next to each other, it goes to show that something that you've intuitively wanted for quite some time is about to manifest. And right now, Spirit is telling you to march to the beat of your own drum and lead the dance in order to get it. What is going on here? What have you been visualizing? Is this something to do with your work? Are you visualizing getting a promotion at work, maybe starting a business, finding a new job? Is this something to do with love? Are you visualizing your current relationship getting better, you guys connecting more, or attracting your soulmate in your life? Something you put a lot of time and energy into is about to manifest now because of divine timing. This is beautiful energy for you. And I see you not only being happy when this manifests, but also really putting yourself in a position to capitalize on it by intuitively knowing and expecting and being confident in the fact that it is your birthright to get it, right? Understand, Spirit, the most powerful force in all the dimensions, not just in the third dimension, not just in this universe, all the dimensions. Spirit, the number one bodyguard, number one best friend, number one cheerleader, number one everything you could possibly ask for, is going to make sure that you get this opportunity, and it's happening right now. And all we have to do is make sure we do our part, right? And our part is being confident, expecting law of attraction, assuming law of assumption that it will take place. That's all we have to do. It's almost like that exercise. You got to summon up that inner lion to do so, right? That courage, that bravery. But it's almost like that exercise where, you know, when someone stands behind you with their arms out and you fall back in their arms and you trust, you commit to it, you just know they're going to catch you, right? You really believe it. That's the exact same thing here. You really have to tell yourself, gotcha, Spirit is setting this up, and all I have to do is make sure that I am confident and I don't self-sabotage this. So summon up that inner lion within you and also really use that beautiful power of yours, that Queen of Wands energy, that ambition, that charisma, that passion, that not taking no for an answer energy, and put it towards this. Understand that in order for this to happen, you have to be confident, right? If there's any sort of energy blockage preventing this from happening, it's just we're going to be waiting forever. So imagine if you are here, Spirit is here. Spirit wants to deliver your, really the opportunity that you're looking for to you. But imagine if there's a gate here. So when Spirit comes, it gets stopped at the gate. And remember, this is free will. So Spirit cannot pass this gate and will not pass this gate until you open the gate. And all you have to do to open the gate is know the passcode. But imagine if you don't know the passcode, right? Spirit's like, oh, can't go through, gotta wait till, Sagittarius learns those lessons. But once you learn a lesson, the gate will open. What is this lesson? You have to understand that your vibration, your frequency is the passcode of that gate. When you expect, assume, when you know it's going to happen, when you are confident, and when there's really love behind it, the gates open. The gates open all the time. All the abundance comes, right? But when there's any sort of lack of confidence, fear, any sort of human filter, limiting belief, jealousy, animosity, hate, anger, pain, any of these words that didn't feel good because they are not good vibrations, then that is exactly what creates that energy blockage, that limiting belief, and prevents that gate from opening up. So time to open the gate, right? How do we open the gate? First off, assume and expect. That is the language of the universe, right? Right now, I see you're 95% there. You have all the things worked out for you, but we need those last missing pieces of the puzzle to complete the masterpiece. Right now, I see with that 6 of Wands and 4 of Wands, big celebration, big victory, really a big joyous affair is around the corner for you. And right now, Spirit is going to line things up so you are embarking on this journey, on this quest, and really reaping the benefits because you went through so many experiences in the past that you've already collected data from, lessons. Now, applying those lessons is how we open the gate. Understand that you did not waste any time in your life from things that may have not gone smoothly, right? If you're in a relationship and it didn't go so well, you didn't waste time. You collected data, right? You know what to do, what not to do now. What are the warning signs? What are the red flags? What are you looking for? Same thing for business. Say if you were in a job or a business that did not work out, now you know you have data to work with. And all we're doing in this third dimension is collecting data. That's all you're doing. Look at it from that perspective, right? You're walking around, you see something work for somebody, great, collect the data. You tried something, it did not work, great, collect the data. That's all it is. Don't look at it as if like, oh my goodness, I am so silly. Almost like a scientist, right? When a scientist is doing this experiment, what you're doing is collecting data. Like for example, I was bodybuilding for quite some time, right? When I was bodybuilding, I was working with my diet. Oh, if I added this amount of this amount of carbs at this time, this amount of protein this time, what are the results? Try it for a week. It didn't work. Great. I have data. I wasn't like, I'm so stupid. What am I doing? Right? I understood I have to try stuff in order to know what works and what doesn't. Same thing here. Understand that the extra pressure that we're putting on ourselves, that seven of wands energy, that energy has to go because it's leading to that Five of Pentacles energy of scarcity. And this is completely normal. We all do this. This isn't anything that just you're doing. Every single one of us does this all day, all night, but it's the ones who are aware that we are doing this that matters. I'll give you an example. Imagine if someone has a habit of, I'm trying to think of something that's not gross, right? But imagine if someone has a habit of scratching their ear. They don't know better, right? So every time they're talking to someone, they start scratching their ear. They do not know they're doing this. But imagine if someone comes up to them and go, hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with this, but I just want to bring this to your attention that every time you talk to someone, you scratch your ear, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I'm scratching my ear. Oh, okay, I'll stop doing that. Thanks for bringing that to my awareness. So the next time someone's talking, you go to scratch your ear, you stop yourself. You're like, oh yeah. And that's the same thing here, right? It's all good if you didn't know you were scratching your ear till now. Imagine if you let fear take control. But now that you're aware, we got to stop scratching our ear. And that's all it is. So I'm the same as you. I go for a walk. I'm enjoying my time. Oh, look at the birds. Yay. I'm having a great walk, breathing in prana, beautiful oxygen, right? But then all of a sudden, scarcity mindset comes in. Ooh, Vince, be scared of, pick your reason. The same reasons you have, right? I'm human too. But then I am aware that that is my ego trying to scare me, preventing change from happening. So I'm like, there you are, ego. I am not going to identify with this energy. I'm not going to absorb this energy. I'm not going to feel this lower dimensional energy. What am I going to do now? Actually, I'm going to do the exact opposite that you want. What was that scarcity mindset that you said, oh, Vince, you will never be successful for? Pick your reason. You have no experience. I'll be like, oh, okay, well, sit down, ego. Let's talk about this. I have no experience. Well, there's millions of people out there in the world that don't have experience, that started businesses or started dating, and they were absolutely fine. So I'm guessing I'll be no different. Do you see where I'm going with this, right? I identify the situation rather than really identifying with the situation, right? Now, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, Ace of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Very interesting energy. I also do see here an opportunity for you to master your finances. And I also do see you using your creativity, your imaginative skills to really set something up for yourself, set yourself to be in the position to not only be bringing in that financial wealth, but also be doing something that you're passionate about, something that involves creativity, something that you're constantly using your energy put towards more your life goals as well, right? For example, like I sell pet supplements on Amazon.com. This is something that is very passive, but it's also something very creative, right? It's something that I have to come up with thumbnails. I have to come up with different, brand labels. I have to come up with different descriptions, titles. I work with different people. I am using my creative energy to create a product and also create listings and things of that nature. It is exciting and fun. I am using my brain, not doing the same old. It's not like work to me. It's almost like creating art in some sense, even though that sounds crazy. This is the energy that I feel from you. I feel right now you are going to get that download, that Ace of Swords, that energy that comes into your life and says, do this. You always want to do this. And I feel like deep down inside, if you ever want to ask yourself, what is it you always want to do? Ask yourself, what were you interested in? What did you focus on when you were between the age of 5 to 10? Because during that time frame, there was no filters, no limiting beliefs. There was nothing holding you back. You were just yourself. You were just, creating. You were just, drawing, painting, going outside, enjoying life. You were just funny. That energy right there. Like, for example, when I was younger, I always liked business. Even as a kid, when I was growing up, I was selling CDs. I was selling candies. I was selling fireworks. I was selling all types of stuff. I was always in business. That was my passion. That's what I loved doing. Now, I had friends who were into art. They used to draw comic books. I had friends who were like Alicia. She was on stage, even as a baby, even as a child, and she was out there giving speeches. You know what I mean? This is what she loves doing. And as we grow older, we use it or lose it. The less we do that, because the more serious we get, the less opportunities come into our life. But right now, Spirit is telling you, you are going to get an opportunity that not only you will have enough financial stability, but it's also going to make your inner child happy. So remember who you were when you were younger. Really go back, think about it. What did you like doing, right? Did you like painting, drawing? What was it? Think of that and try to build that creative passion based around that. You can monetize it. Trust me on this when I tell you. I see it all day, all night. You can monetize your passion. Let's make it happen. All right, Sag, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thousands of kisses. Until next time, ciao.